Good morning. It's me, Cool Granny, and welcome back to my channel. So while I get ready for work, pack my little gym bag, I just want to touch on a subject really, really quick that I think a lot of us are misconstruing as genuine concern, right? Um, I just want to start off by saying I love you, okay? And I'm going to hold y'all hand when I say this. That homegirl or that homeboy that always got something slick to say is a hater. Yeah, yeah. Um, and I'm gonna give you a couple examples, okay? Uh, Number one, um, how you raise your children, right? Me personally, I have always been a very non-traditional parent. Therefore, so that means to me like, oh, we didn't follow the typical standards like for Thanksgiving meal. Like always, we always had a theme, or how we celebrated Christmas. My brother was murdered. His birthday is December 23rd. We do gift exchange on December 23rd. Um, Stuff like that. How we did things, how we ate together, how we spent time together. Um, Talking about their education and their goals and things like that. That was different. Okay, so if you are speaking to someone, a friend, and they're like, "Oh no, you need to. Why don't you take notice to that?" If every time you say that you did this, and they're like, "Well, why? Why'd you do it like this instead of like that?" Because with my kids, I see the problem that we have in this world is we don't know the difference in between a difference of opinion and a hater. Okay, so let me help us get those together, right? A difference of an opinion is if two people are having a conversation and you don't have the same views on said conversation. Okay, i.e., um, I don't use this type of heat protectant because I feel like it's heavy, um, etc. Oh, well, I like that brand, but I prefer the spray because not that it's too heavy, I just don't like a oil. Those are difference of opinions. Those are difference of opinions. One don't like it at all. The other one doesn't like the oil based one, likes the spray one. Um, Now we can have the same conversation. I don't like that. What is it? I don't like that heat protectant. Girl, what is you using that for? Like, ugh, like I would never use that like that. I don't even use. Girl, what? First of all, what we have to get away from is the unnecessary uh, chatter, right? The unnecessariness, the dramatization with everything. We got to get away from that. First of all, if I'm your friend, I don't need you to be out theatrical like that. Some people are just naturally drama filled, right? But they know how to tone down their settings around their friends, especially if their friends are sensitive or if their friends tend to take everything offensively or you know how to read the room. Read the room or get out of it, right? That's what I say. Read it or get out. So people who are naturally dramatic tend to tone it down because they have learned their friend and they learn what makes them comfortable. That is something that an actual friend, a genuine friend, would do because they know that bothers you, right? And that's not to say, oh, why I gotta change myself to be their friend. No, but it's respecting that person's space and that person's boundaries while you are having a conversation with that person. Your other friends might not mind that you're loud and your aggressive tone or stuff like that. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Like y'all not children. Okay, so anyway, so be careful of these people that y'all call y'all friends that's constantly doing that to you. That baby, that's not a friend. That is a person that is occupying space in your life because they don't have nowhere else to go. A earth disturber, that's what I like to call them. Or someone that always has a negative response to everything. You got a promotion at work. Oh, well, haven't you been there long enough? I don't give a fuck if I've been there 20 years. as my friend, congratulate me. As my friend, congratulate me. Fuck, like, stop, stop with that. Stop with that. Stop with that. And I get it a lot of times that people, I ain't even get my little gym bag ready. A lot of times people think like, oh, well, that's just how she is. Those are character flaws. There is no that's the way she is. People are able to change if they want to change. I'm going to say it again. People are able to change if they want to change. I don't care if it was something that they were brought up on or whatever. How I was raised is not how I raised my kids. That's a clear, defined example. How I was raised, I didn't raise my kids like that. And in turn, I learned things while raising my kids and as my kids got older. So with being a grandmother, a lot of things I did with my children, I don't do with my grandkids. That's called change behavior. That is something that somebody would have to want to do, right? So don't fall for the, oh, well, that's just how I am. Bullshit. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Don't let nobody banana in the tailpipe you. That is not how they are. That's how they're choosing to be. And that's okay. But you don't have to choose to be around them. We live in a world now where we don't know if the person that we sleeping with, the person that we confiding in, hell, even the person that we were brought up with is for us. Just because they ride with you don't mean they ride for you. And I'm not saying like, we're not going to get on that ride or die. That's another conversation for another day. Okay, we ain't got all morning. But we're not talking about that ride or die, that homegirl or that homeboy that just do unnecessary shit just to prove that they are loyal to you. No, I feel like you don't never have to do that. Like you should see that I'm genuinely here for you, and if you can't, then I'll take my genuine, authentic self somewhere the hell else if I'm not appreciated here. That's just the bottom line of that. But stop allowing people to occupy space in your life that really don't need to be in your life, and be okay with the people that you knew as a child. You outgrow them. Be okay with that. Be okay. That doesn't even necessarily mean that something is wrong with you, or something is wrong with them. It's just that y'all are going in two different directions, and that's all right. Quit trying to force feed these relationships that should have been gone. Quit trying to force feed these situations with these people that you should have been let go. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is exhausting to your life. It's holding you back. It's because what you will notice is time and time again when you meet with that certain friend, you are holding stuff back because you are prepared for the negative response, the hating ass response, the not so congratulatory, hey, you feel me? Like, so you just cannot really embark in your happiness and in your growth around that person because you are expecting the response to be nasty. Why would you want that person to still be in your life? Answer quickly. Answer quickly. A couple of you, I don't know if it came from TikTok, you have known that I do not have a relationship with my mother and sister for those very reasons. I cherish my boundaries. You're going to respect them, just like I respect yours. If you cannot do that, I understand that, but I no longer have a place for you in my life. Bottom line, stop letting these friends disguise themselves as friends, and really they're really foes. Okay, they're not here. They're not here for the greater good of you. Like, you started working out, but you missed today. Okay, you're a little on the plus end side, but you want to kind of get in shape. Because I've said before, skinny does not equate to healthy or in shape. So for my BBW queens and kings, don't let nobody tell you that. I have no desire to be skinny. I just want to be healthy. So yeah, anyway, you miss a day at the gym. Well, do you think you need to be doing that? Girl, I am. I am doing that. That constructive criticism is cool to a degree, but you have to, there's a thin line between that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand. And then also, I feel like hating is somebody volunteering a disgruntled ass response. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask you for that. Did I ask you your opinion on that? I didn't. And if I did, why would I want it to sound like that? I do tough love all the time. Um, but I give it to how I know people can receive it, right? You know the friends that you have, you know the company that you keep, right? So you should know the delivery that you should deliver when you're talking to your friend about the certain thing. If you're trying to give them some tough love about a relationship, or like, you know what, you need to have a conversation with your child. They're getting a little disrespectful, stuff like that. You feel me? Um, but just being downright disgruntled, always got something negative to say. Opinions is always negative and one-sided, based off of what you would do, not what they should do, or what you would do if you were them. We don't need that. We're going through enough, okay? Trump done got in here and got to doing all this old dumb shit, and I knew there was something. I knew there was something to it because I ain't hear nothing about the inauguration. Everything be on TikTok. I ain't hear nothing about it. Then you hear about all the stuff that he done saying. So we got enough going on in the USA. Okay, we got enough going on. We do not need our lives occupied by people who don't need to be in them. Okay, so take this note. Love yourself enough to recognize the signs when somebody is not genuinely a good person for you, not a good person to you. Okay? Love you enough to recognize the signs. Okay, Cool Granny is out. I got to get ready to get up out of here because I got a long day ahead of me and then to the gym afterwards. I done smuggled this little hotel towel because I got to go get in the jacuzzi later. But genuinely love yourself enough. Love it enough to recognize the signs. Y'all have a good day.